I'm so impatient. I don't even have time for the countdown. Good morning. Prepare to be sick of me because this snow day is definitely snow daying. And I'm on the back end just trying to figure out all sorts of different things. And y'all know when I come on. So it is the replay queen. How are you guys doing? I hope all is well. Hold on. I'm playing with so many different things. It's amazing what you can get done when you actually have time. I'm actually kind of thankful for this little snowstorm because baby, when I say I've been in the house resting, I took my medicine, some Theraflu, and had me up in here high as hell. I am such a lightweight when it comes to medication. Do you hear me? Child, I was high. Um, Tay, I've been up since 4:44. Okay. Hey, Miss Landry. Hey, Miss Lies. I have been up, y'all, and I think it's like I said because I didn't feel good. So you don't feel good. You already tossing and turning, and then I was watching TV and Tubi. I feel like I need to be a spokesperson because I had no idea, y'all. Because when you watch one movie, then it recommends something else, and you just go down this rabbit hole and it's so many movies I forgot. Do y'all? I don't know if people are a movie buff. Do y'all remember the movie Indecent Proposal with Demi Moore and Woody Harrelson? And I figured out my buy me a coffee link. I'm just learning all the stuff. Y'all, I'm growing up. Okay, Tay. So Indecent Proposal. I haven't seen that movie in years, and now watching it as an adult, I'm like, okay. So, for those who haven't seen it, this billionaire basically positions Demi and Woody to prove a point that love can be purchased. And he says, hey, I'll give you $1 million for your wife. And what would you say? And Demi's like, my husband would tell you to go to hell. And, after a while, they have this. Miss Lot says your coffee link is not working. Damn it, Tay. I got to figure out how to I at least figured out how to copy and paste it. So give me some time, child. So, they're both like, yeah, right. How dare you even come at us like this? So then they go home and get to thinking about their bills and finances. And they're like, this might work, you know? So once she slept with him, all hell broke loose. And just looking at the movie back now, being older, it's just like, what were they even thinking? What were you thinking? That was never going to work. Never going to work. Never going to work. The link is not working. Why ain't it working, Tay? Hold on. I didn't mean to pin it. Hold on. Unpin. Child. But yeah, that was a really, really good. Yeah, I just said copy the link. It got to be you, Tay, because it says it's doing this stuff. It says it. Hold on. I'm about to try a new thing because I got to figure out how to get some things accomplished. You know what I mean? Link you copy. Oh yeah, it takes me right there. So I don't know what you're doing, Tay. It takes me right there. Yeah, it took me right there. So yeah, that's another one for those that do watch movies. That's something to catch and make you think like, huh, is this something I would even entertain? And I was like, well, wait a minute now. you know, a millie for one night. And he originally didn't even put sex on the table. It was just, one night with your wife for $1 million. And baby, when I say it messed their marriage all up, down, and around and side to side, that was one heck of a proposal. But I don't know. He asked I don't know why people want to ask this question. He needed to know once she did it, was it good? Like why do you want to know that? Why would you want to know that? If you did it and that was y'all arrangement that she was going to have this night with the billionaire, why would you ask your wife, was it good? Why? You never want to know that question or the answer to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the last person that you slept with. You know what I mean? I don't need to know the details, baby, at all. And once he answered that it was, oh, honey, that was a situation. Never do that. Never do that. It's like, why kiss and tell? You know what I'm saying? So I finally hit 5K, you guys. It has been a long time coming, but I'm a firm believer that slow and steady wins the race. You know what I'm saying? You guys know my channel took such a hit once I do certain lives. If it's not, large panels, or if it's not about, the topic at hand, many people just went away. And I'm not complaining about that. So please don't think that at all. But, it goes to show when you do, if you're really, really dedicated to something, you have to be willing to, take that stand. And I did so with, my platform, knowing that I wouldn't receive the numbers, the views, etc. So very, very, very happy. And like I said, slow and steady wins the race. If I was, thank you, Miss Lots. I'm sure, if I was talking about other topics, or, um, if it was a little bit more, I don't know, the correct word. If it was just a little bit more, I would receive more support. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that, I'm not mad, because this is just literally for talent alone, for gift alone. No, no, nothing. No drama, no yelling, no talking about that girl, and no shade to anyone who does, because that's the first thing people always go to. When you step outside of the box, you got to be willing to understand that what you used to have and the views and stuff, you're just simply not going to have anymore. But just be consistent, and do things for you that make you feel good. Don't shy away when you do take the hit or feel like, I'm going to quit. Just keep going, even if you just come live sporadically, like myself. Eventually, the right people will see you, and who's meant to be there will be there. Because ultimately, you don't want people that's going to support drama anyway, because that's only temporary. You want the people that come to you genuinely because they like the sound of your voice, they like the way that you present things, they think you're funny or whatever. They don't come to you solely, to hear you, put someone else down. So that part, Tay. And I realized that so many people that I never saw again came to me just for that. And one, it made me feel horrible. And two, it really, really explained the climate that we're in, with like, wow, the twerking, the making a fool out of yourself, the drama, no matter how many people say, we don't want to see this, you're lying, because you do. You know what I'm saying? People always say that. Oh gosh, this is so negative. I don't want to. You do, because you support it, because you watch it, because you give it a view. So you do like the drama. You do like the negativity. You do like to hear people going at it, because your ass is sitting there watching. So, um, just stay true to you, and keep going. Shout out to Miss D, her channel. She's doing some things differently on her page as well. Shelly Shells had a positive live too, with motivation. So many creators that I see that are, doing things a little bit differently, and they deserve support as well. So it feels good, but yeah, I have finally hit 5K. It took forever, y'all. It took forever, I promise you. If this was back in the day when I was hot and heavy and talking about that child's big foot, she still got a big foot. That's not gonna change. That's life. Um, but if I was still, in that game, I'm sure I would have hit it quite some time ago. But that's cool. I finally did, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. Finally, 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 finally. So, is it snowing where you guys are at? Because it really is. I don't know if later, once the sun isn't even out yet over here. I'm sure my Ruby Licious is gonna want to play in the snow. Oh goodness, gonna want to play in the snow. Spanky Johnson, I already attempted to take him out, and he is just very dramatic. But I tell you what, his ass gonna stay good and locked up until he realizes you're a dog. I understand that it's cold. You got on your jacket, but I'm gonna need you to go outside, sir. Gosh, gosh, man, they get real cute with it's snow and wet on, especially if you certain breeds of dogs are just, I feel like high maintenance anyway. My Yorkie feel like he too good to poop in the snow. Negro, I'm gonna need you to get it together. You don't got no storms, Tay? I'm low key hating. because snow is pretty at first fall, but baby, once all the cars start moving and it turn to brown and slush and your shoes, your boots all messed up, and then people, take your shoes off. I can't stand it. It's pretty from afar when it first fall, but once that mush and slush and all that get to getting, child, you can have that. I can't stand it. I hate when it get on my boots. It's just disgusting looking, like ew, you know. Ew. And then when the temperature dropped and it get muddy, I just don't like that look. It's not a good look. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be at the end of the day. Ooh, what two we about to play next? Y'all, I'm being so lazy. I'm also about to make me a big ass bowl of tuna fish. Because I like to eat it with crackers. So I feel like on a day where you really don't want to go outside because it's gross, always good to have little stuff, little sandwiches or little things, little dips and chips and whatnot. So I'm gonna sit my fat ass on this couch and get the Tubi in. I also need to set up my studio. I have everything. I really do. I've been saying this forever, y'all. I really have, but it's the time for me. It is the time for me. But I said that this year is where I'm changing things around. I can't wait for you guys to see uh, what I will be doing. What I will be doing when I get the time. My goal is by end of February. Your snacks be on point. Period. Say period. I want some pickles. Don't ask me why I'm craving pickles, but I really want some pickles right now. Bad. Do I got pickles? Miss Lot says it's not snowing anymore, but it's cold. Let's see what the temp is right now. I'm gonna finish reading your comment. 1 second. Okay, it's 22 right now. The high today is gonna be 33. Yesterday was 17, child. All right, so we in the 30s tomorrow as well. At least it's dropping out of the 18s and 17s. All right, so we're gonna get to the mid 20s, early 30s next week. That's better, child, because it was so cold I couldn't feel. Ooh, everything was burning. Everything was burning. Face was burning. Everything. We got about 8 inches on Thursday. What? Say what now, Miss Lies? 8 inches. That's what he said. It's so cold, nothing has melted. 8 inches? Child. A friend of mine just got back in town and said they were stuck in Kentucky because of a snowstorm. Slid off the road, had to find a sketchy motel and everything. So I guess it depends on the area, but I didn't even hear about a crazy snowstorm in Kentucky, child. It's a lot going on. It really is. Those fires in LA, y'all, are crazy. Don't y'all know they got the and shout out to Chris Brown because I wouldn't have known it, but apparently, the incarcerated, the felons or whatever have been helping putting out the wildfires for, I think they said like $5.80 an hour. It's 35 here. I low key want to turn my AC on. Tay. It's 29 out in the St. Lou. Yeah, we all around the same temp. Yeah, so apparently, y'all, the convicts are getting paid about $5.80 an hour to battle those fires. And I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I do too, Miss Lots. I mean, it depends on the crime. Like, if you're in there for something with a child or, grape or something, hey, that's what you get paid. In fact, you shouldn't get paid nothing. Um, but if it's like a first time offender, because y'all know certain people get sentenced a little bit more harsher than others, but that's a different conversation for another day. But if you're in there for like a non-violent crime, I really think $5.80 for battling these wildfires is just cruel. It's just cruel. I've seen people get sent to prison for some of the craziest things. But if you're like a bad, bad person, different story. But first time offenders for something non-violent, you didn't take someone's life, nothing crazy. Um, I think 580 is crazy. But for those crazy people, yeah, put them out there in them wildfires. And if they burn, they burn. I know it might sound harsh, but that's just what it is. If you burn, you burn. In fact, let the guy that took my sister, why send him to California? Can I contact his parole board and get him out to California? Because if you burn, bitch. If you burn, you burn. Good morning, my Rebecca. I have my coffee. I'm trying to cut back. Good morning, my Rebecca. I just said it again. Miss Rebecca. Okay? Rebecca. Child. Get somebody else to do it, because clearly she is tongue tied. So yeah, they got the boys out there working for $5 child with them fires. But hey, it is what it is. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time, right? I really wonder how many innocent people are incarcerated, truly. And I mean innocent, like innocent, innocent. I really wonder that because there's some people that really claim it all up until, they ain't here no more, that I didn't do this. Or we see so many people that are exonerated. Like, hello, we can never forget about the infamous Central Park Five. You know what I mean? And another thing, when it comes to the people that were involved in the trials and the convictions of people like that, I wonder where are they now? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, to the officers and all of that there that did this and convicted them, Khalil Browder, to all the people, his Netflix documentary, I can't even watch it again. It's one of those situations. He's a one and done. That documentary with Khalif, that's a one and done with me. I can't stomach to watch it again to see the breakdown of how he was incarcerated for allegedly stealing this book bag that he didn't steal, placed in one of the most vile institutions, being Rikers Islands, sodomized, beaten, tortured as a teenage boy, wasn't allowed a trial, $100 bail, I think it was. Ugh, that trial just makes me very, very angry, or the people that we see that are literally innocent. But I said that to say, to all the people that were responsible for their incarceration, where are they now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why aren't you guys speaking? And did you breed people that are just like you? Like, are your sons now correction officers that are out here beating people? I wonder where those people are. The people that prosecuted Khalif Browder, or the people that placed the crime on the Central Park Five. Where are you guys now? Why so quiet? Why so quiet? You know, that's crazy to me. Hey, Miss Hawkins. Yeah, I wonder where a lot of those bastards are. I really do. Because Khalif, that man, yikes. That breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. He could never, he was never able to escape the mental torture within of what he experienced. And ultimately, he succumbed to that pain and took his life. And yeah, that one hurts. I remember, I think it was Rosie O'Donnell. She was somewhat involved with him. I feel like Khalif just needed love, a friend, maybe a great relationship, somebody that can, that just loved him. Or I don't know. Shame on all those people over a book bag. A book bag sent that teenage boy to Rikers Island over a stolen book bag that he ain't even steal. Crazy. This system is something else. I see it daily where it's just like, wow, wow. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. This week, a woman, not too far from where I live, took her man's life and his son's. She waited till they got home from work, and that's how she greeted them at the door, child. So she's Caucasian, and they're being kind of hush on the crime. That's weird to me, but she did it. Let's put her picture out there. So I don't know, you guys. Life is crazy. I feel like 2025, when you look at it, y'all, we are only in the 11th day, and it already feels like 2025 has been going on for about at least a month. We are not even 2 weeks in the new year. Not even 2 weeks, child. It feels like a month. All hell is broke loose, and it's not even a full month. That's crazy. We are 11 days only. If this is the 11 days, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. This is nuts. This is chaotic. This is what the hell? This is California is on fire. This is Georgia got snow. This is what? What? What's occurring? Child, just keep me in the house with some snacks because it's too peoply outside and too situationy. It ain't a word, but it's gonna be one today. Don't judge me. It is too peoply outside and it's too situationy. Okay? Leave me in my bubble. Leave me in my bubble. In my online life and real life. Just leave me in my bubble, child. I only come out for snacks or shopping, for purses or a cute matte lipstick or maybe a new Buddha necklace or some earrings or some hair or a cute pair of boots or a purse or some lashes or a sandwich. But anyway, things are crazy. It's all outdoors, Miss Rebecca. And we are only 11 days in. That's what has me like, I had to sit back and look at the calendar because I'm like, wait a minute, what day is it? We 11 days in the new year. We haven't even accomplished 2 weeks. You hear me? 2 weeks. And it is popping off like popcorn. Do you understand me? It's popping off like popcorn. I tell you what, mm-mm-mm. It's just best to stay to yourself because it is too peoply. People will disappoint you and get real situationy on your ass quick. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm a high and by. What Nicki Minaj say? Even though I'm not a barb, I ain't got time to talk. Just high and by, bitch. Child, that's my favorite line of that song. What made her say that? I think she's bipolar. But honey, that is my motto. High and by, bitch. Outside of that, that's it. That's all. I don't got nothing for you. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that. Mean it genuinely, but deuces. Mm-mm. Get from round me. Get from round me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh my God, you need a hug? Yes, let's hug. Okay, bye. Mm-mm. Get from round me. Get from round me. Child, don't you let these people get peoply on you. Mm-mm-mm. No new friends. No, no, no. So wait, he was arrested? I haven't seen A Time to Pill in so long. So that's what Tubi is playing now, y'all. I'm up underneath these covers on this couch. My Christmas, oh my gosh, I get weird Christmas gifts, but one of them just came, um, our new sectional, and I am just in love. I am in love. I've been rubbing my feet. Ah, and the pillows. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so A Time to Pill is on now with Samuel L. Jackson. And I feel like I forgot this movie. I haven't seen that in so long as well. I need a shirt that says I love Tubi because y'all, it is like a Rolodex of all old stuff. Y'all know I watched Who's the Boss last night. Who's the Boss? Not too many people will remember that show, but y'all. Um, Sam was the first person I saw with Guess jeans. Don't judge me. I was in a Caucasian school and, we watched, shows like that. And Sam's fashions was like the it among, the girls. And Sam was the first one with that little triangle on her butt. Child, when Guess jeans came out, honey, y'all can thank Samantha Maselli for that because I sure saw that on Who's the Boss first. Everybody was like, what was that little triangle on her butt? Child, Guess jeans. Hey, Miss Hawkins, did I say that before? Hey, Red. So, Tubi had me watching Who's the Boss, and it is just like this Rolodex of old shows and old movies. Granted, they got the ghetto movies too, but I mean, outside of that, Tubi, I don't see why people was joking on Tubi. It's the movies for me. I mean, some of them ghetto ones be crazy. Marcus Houston, I want him to stop. I never liked that man's face. And his comment about single mothers and him with his young wife that he met when she was like 15 or 16, and him and his cousin Marcus Stokes, they just look like creeps to me. I'm not putting that label on them because there's no evidence with what they got going on, but Marcus did meet his bride at a very young age and claimed they were friends. I don't think a man needs to be friends with a 15-year-old when you was damn near 20 years older than her, but I digress. But I've never liked his face. He looks untrustworthy. Um, his comments on single mothers really pissed me off. Where I was like, he really grew up to be a jackass. But any man that wears a bob with a part down the middle, I should have knew better. You know what I mean? The fuck? I hate when men make ignorant comments like that. Like, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Because who raised you? 9 times out of 10, a single mother, dummy. I can't stand these people sometimes. Okay, Miss Hawkins, I did. Y'all know my short term is horrible. I might be able to tell you about something in detail 5 years ago, but ask me about something 5 seconds, and it's going to take me a minute. So, thank you for letting me know that I previously spoke. Maybe that was my car accident years ago, child, when I broke my ass. Literally broke my ass, and it hurts. Child, when you break that tailbone, I couldn't sit down. Every time I did, I was hooping and hollering. Ooh, that hurt. But yeah, Marcus Houston grew up to be a jerk. I do not like that young man. Um, I don't. I really don't. But I think Sam, I forgot the name of that boy. um Let me not say that because he passed away. You know, that man that, opened the floodgates for some of these men to be disrespectful to single women, or even though some of them brought it on themselves with asking certain questions. But I feel like he opened the gate for single mothers and stuff to be judged, and I don't like that. I do not like Roger Tay. I do not like Roger. Child, that man had a whole part down the middle and a bang. I can't with him. He's just weird as a child. And what the fuck type of nickname is Batman? Batman? I wish I would. Hello, can I speak to Batman? Hello, is Batman available? I wish the fuck I would. He's weird. He's weird. And his young wife, in my opinion, he groomed her. That child was way too young. How are you friends with a 15-year-old? Just like the artist Tyga with Kylie Jenner. Oh, we were just friends. Sir boy, she was 15, 16. I say, sir boy, she was 15, 16. Why are you friends with her? You were clearly of age, and Marcus Houston was definitely of age when he was friends with his now wife at 15, 16. Sir boy, can't stand some of these bitch ass motherfuckers. That's a bitch if I ever seen one, and it makes me really angry that some of these men prey on these young girls and want to categorize it and label as, oh, we were friends. Sir boy, you're disgusting. That's gross. Grow up. You are not emotionally mature to deal with a woman your age. That's all. That's all. That's all. Ain't no older women are damaged and all that there. He really went there. They're damaged and they're broken. So is your mama? Because last I checked, she wasn't married to your daddy. Is your mama damaged and broken? Batman? Child. Him and his little young wife. And I think she's going to grow older and regret the time that she wasted of her youth with this older man. Because it's cute now. But when your ass is 60 and she 40, and you ain't a healthy 60, you're going to be looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody to take the same medicine as you. Both y'all cholesterol high and got your blood pressure pills and walking with a cane. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be in a cane and she gonna be doing the Tootsie Roll. You damn dummy. The broken woman. Child, bye. I can't. I cannot with Batman. But then again, someone with Batman is not someone that you should even take advice from anyway. You know what I mean? That's dumb. This is what I mean when I say people are just too peoply for me. And I mind the business that pays me. Because I be done went off on that man. I be done, I can't. I be done went off on that man. Excuse me, sir. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Just friends. Just friends. I wish I would. I wish I would. Just thinking about that just grosses me out. Cause like how do you even mentally, how do you even see that as someone, like it's almost like you're watching them saying like, oh yeah, like rubbing your hands together, praying like just wait, Like just wait. I feel like it just gives me creep vibes. Y'all, creep vibes. That child was a teenager. We was just friends, and you married as soon as she turned 18. You was plotting and waiting, looking at her when she was underage and not even developed yet. You're gross, Batman. Ill. Anyway, I don't. It's too early to get to getting y'all, but y'all know certain things just trigger me and gets me so irritated. Just how disgusting people could be. Married her at 18. So if you were just friends, right? How does one marry someone as soon as they turn 18? If there was no romantic interest or romantic conversation before they were 18. That is disgusting. And I don't understand how that similar to R. Kelly situations. We're only discussed it, because you see people talking about it, but every radio station knew. You know what I'm saying? And I think the same with Marcus Houston. He's still out here making these god awful movies and still out here doing interviews and making music that people play. But keep in mind, this is someone that married someone at 18 that claimed that they were just friends when they met at 15, when he was damn near 20 years her senior. Like, make it make sense. Like, come on. Come on, come on. So don't be surprised, don't be outraged because the signs be right in your face. People have that selective outrage only when others are outraged about it too. But if you were mad, then you should have don't wait until something occurs to say, "Oh my gosh, he's horrible." I'm gonna say it now. Good morning, Snooky. I'm gonna say it now. He's nasty. That child was 15, 16 when they met. Married her at 18. Marcus Houston is disgusting. Just saying. My opinion, you know? And he's very immature. No pun intended. With your immature ass. Got me losing my voice again. Just immature. Such an immature man. Oh my. Clutches pearls. Clutches pearls. I can't with some of these humans, you guys. Humans are too humany. People are too peoply, and outside is too situationy. I just can't. Tay said those parents were paid for their children. They knew what was going down, and when the money stopped, they wanted to throw him under the bus. Now, I definitely think in several of those situations, money was involved. And then with the older women, I, I'm gonna just leave that alone. Do I think that R. Kelly has some issues? Absolutely. Absolutely. I also think that he should have received some sort of help for when he was assaulted as a child, because to me, again, not a doctor, it's just ironic that, at such a young age, he had something taken from him by a woman, and then he grew up to be aggressive and wanting to have power over women. I think that's because his trauma was left untreated, and that's how he dealt with it. He wanted to control women because a woman controlled him, and he didn't like that feeling. So, not making excuses for him, but I definitely think he had unresolved trauma and he took it out. He bled his wounds on all the women that he met for his traumas not being addressed. I feel like oftentimes people try to run from their problems or escape them, but you can't, because they're going to end up coming out in other ways. Speaking from experience with myself, I know that I tried to in certain situations. So I don't know. I just, with R. Kelly, the connection was really weird to me. Like, huh, something was taken from him by a woman, and now he is aggressive and has to have power over women because he, had to be dominant. you know I just felt like he needed to get help from his abuse. I really do. But you know we live and we learn. No one's perfect, but eventually we can't run from it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to present itself in other ways. It's so ugly out here. It's so ugly. Hey, Misty. Hey, Misty boo. Is so ugly. I wonder what R. Kelly we would have seen had he gotten help for his issues. And I even think, you guys, I even think that's why he was so sexualized, because he started experiencing, sex at a very, very young age, especially when it was taken from him. I think that plays a lot into why he was humping around on stage. And child, a man did a concert one time in his drawers. Like he was a very sexual man. I definitely think that came from, his abuse when it was taken from them. Yeah, Miss Rebecca. Yeah, and that's what it's alleged. And the sister, I found a video online because I always wanted to see her. Apparently, she's still somewhere in Chicago. I think either, don't quote me, it was either a nurse or in church, one of the two. And it was one picture that I found of her online. It was so grainy. It looked like a picture of a picture because I always wanted to see what this alleged sister looks like. But I tell you what, chatters, I'm going to keep it a being with you. If my brother accused me of touching them, or if the media spun that story, one thing I would not be is silent. And I think her silence throughout the years when this first started circulating is loud. You know what I'm saying? Certain things you just don't want on your record. You would have to speak on that. And I would be vocal about it to this day that that never happened if I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that she kind of just disappeared and her photo, not to be judgy, but let's be honest, we are a very vain society. We judge people based on appearance. That's why I hate it so much. People will decide if they like you or hate you solely because of how you look, and I hate how judgmental we are as human beings. But I'm going to go ahead and say it. I judged her based off her photo, and based off her photo she looked like she would do that shit. Is it right? No. But hey, that's just the society we live in, and I'm a product of my environment. And that woman looks nasty, like she would touch a young boy. You know, she really does. But I tell you what, if I didn't do it, you would hear me on every radio station. Why you ain't say nothing, girl? Your brother said you was touching them. Hello? Can we get an interview? Hello, ma'am. How are you? Recently, you were accused of performing oral sex on your underage brothers and touching them and making them perform oral sex at you when they were young as like 6, 7. Got anything to say to that? No? Okay, thanks. Bye. The fuck? Nasty bitch. These people are peoply. I can't, y'all. I can't. All right, what they playing next? Ooh, Mississippi Burning, child. They gonna get me out here in my black leather coat and black boots again because certain movies just, ooh, keep me in prayer. I'm about to watch Mississippi Burning next. I wouldn't have made it back in those days. I'm just telling you now. I wouldn't have made it, especially based on stories of my mama. I got her spirit in me. I wouldn't have made it, or I would have been a member of the. I would have been up there with Huey and them. Okay, with my black hat. I wouldn't have made it. I'm way too militant. I couldn't have. I couldn't have. Would have been having secret meetings. Talking about, look, y'all. So this what we gonna do, because this store is overcharging my blacks for the meat. So y'all, what we gonna do is the protest. Y'all will be sick of me. Like if Chatty don't shut the hell up, she got us out here protesting these stores and whatnot. Good to see me in the 70s, y'all, because I already know I would have been extremely militant and out there marching, talk about, look, y'all. So Tay gonna start growing us corn, and Miss D, she gonna have the collard greens. Child, everybody we would have assignments and try to get away from the man. Cause baby, she is militant. Maybe I shouldn't watch Mississippi Burning. I feel like I'm already elevated and maybe this ain't the right movie for me this morning. I might have to switch to a comedy, y'all. Cause the time to pill already got me hot. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be all right. No, I think I need to turn this off. Yeah, I can't do this, y'all. Not this morning. I still feel a little way. Feeling away about the state of the world. But I promise you. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Gots to be more careful. I don't know what I want to eat next. I really don't. Child, I was so sick. I sweated, girl. I'm in this motherfucker. I got on one side. The other one got to be underneath this blanket somewhere. Maybe I kicked it off. When that Theraflu kicked in, I got to getting hot. It made me so dizzy. I said, what the hell is this? Child, I was seeing stars. Ruby was like, "Mommy, you all right? You look weird." Mommy good. She just on this Theraflu, child. Goodness. I can see how people getting addicted to stuff like that. Cause baby, it had me feeling wavy. The Theraflu. See, I don't know. See, watching these images of this stuff burning. Oh God. You know what, y'all? Looking back, it's all of this was done because it seems like everyone else knows how powerful and beautiful and strong we are except us. They literally tried to destroy us, beat us out of I mean, damn, we are so strong. This literally we are destroyed even still to this day to the ones that got their badges and got to do this to our men. It's literally because they see how strong and powerful we are and they got to try to end that. You know what I mean? Anything we ever tried, the church is burning and our Wall Street, they have to take it. It's just they know how strong we truly are, but we don't. It's sad. They don't even got to do it no more. We do it to ourselves. Women do it to one another. The men do it to one another. Crazy, crazy. I can't sleep with socks on. Well, I heard the onion. I was doing the onion thing. I normally can't, but I was doing the onion in the sock because I be trying these remedies, child. So I was doing the onion on the sock. Red said, I watched Mississippi Burning 2 weeks ago. Had an attitude with everyone that's not black. Period, Red. That's why I'm like, do I really? I think on it, since it's a snow day and I won't be outside where it's too peoply, I might be good. But, child, if I got to go outside, keep me in prayer because a time to pill got me hot. I'm ready to go push down my next door neighbor just because. Fuck you, Steve. Just because I done watched something and had a flashback, you know? Baby. Mm-mm. So I'ma watch it. So far, so good. It is such a snow day for me. Y'all, we might have a snowball fight yesterday. Y'all can come play with me in the snow a little later when I get out. I feel like I want a hot toddy. I don't know. My mind is just all over the place. But then a part of me feels stir crazy already because I don't sit still for this long, so to say. So I've been in the house since what, like one, two, just sweating, cough drops, doing little things. So I already feel like, wait a minute, can I do this all day today? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I need to go outside or something. I don't know, child. Okay, boom ducks. I feel like I need to go outside and play, you know? Oh, excuse me. Hey, my LB boo. Just up here, just a chatting, child, because it's a snow day and I've been up, since like 4:44 and just shooting the ish about everything. Hey, open book. Y'all, I think it's no. I'm gonna turn off Mississippi Burning. I'm not doing this, Red. I'm gonna learn from you, and I'm not gonna watch this because I'm gonna go outside and just be mad at all my neighbors for no reason. Fuck you, Karen. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I promise you. I'm not promise. Let's see if we got some celebrity gossip, like what I missed was going on out here in these streets. It's these men in these hoochie daddy shorts for me. Child, who started this trend with these men with these? How y'all feel about men with the shorts above, like around their thighs? I don't know. I seen a guy wear them this summer, and I was like, okay, it's giving thick. But the hoochie daddy shorts was definitely a trend this summer. Like they was really out here in their little hoochie daddy shorts. The fellas was acting up, baby. They done traded in the gray sweatpants for hoochie daddy shorts. What's going on? Why y'all shorts so thick in the thighs? It's the hoochie daddy shorts for me. Did y'all see that military guy that passed out at the old President Carter's President Carter's funeral. He was standing in the line, the soldier, and I seen a lot of military people was a lot of military people was posting he locked his knees or never locked the knees or something. So apparently, um, I ain't gonna do it, Red. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Apparently, if you're standing for long times, you're supposed to keep your. This is so we don't faint, y'all. If we ever in line, so I'm gonna help us out. So if you ever standing for a long period of time, like them soldiers was doing when they was at salute, you're supposed to keep your knees slightly bent because if you lock them, apparently you could just pass out. And child, that little soldier fell out of line and fainted in the funeral procession. I said, Lord have mercy. Tay says, have you talked about the privileged person who committed 30 plus of criminal activity and not going to have any time? Who, Tay? Who? Give me the tea. Let's be nosy. Who? LB says, I don't like the little shorts on men, but I love the sweatpants. Child, them sweatpants get me good in trouble because it's like an instinct sometimes when you see it. You don't even mean to look. If you, child, I remember I was out and like my, oh gosh, them sweatpants be sweatpants. They know what they doing. Y'all ain't right. Oh, you seen it, Red, when he passed out? Yes, don't lock your knees. I didn't know open book, but I was reading the comments, and so many people were saying, he locked those knees. Child, he fell so straight. It was so straight. It was such a graceful, like a graceful fall. The orange man with the ragged toupee, girl. It's the description for me. But wait, doesn't he? I think I talked about that when I was in my another rant. It was yes, I did. I think yesterday morning because the inauguration and all that is coming up, and here this man is with his sentencing with the felony. I said, the throw the whole ghetto away, not the USA turn it into the projects. Child, we are nothing but the projects. Then people look at us like the slums. Right. You don't mean exactly, LB. You don't even mean to. Like you're not even checking out. It's almost like an instinct, like where you're like, oh, gray sweatpants. Look, you don't mean to. It's like an instinct or something. Child, they know what they doing. I love my brothers. I do. They so sexy. Oh, so Twitch's daughter has. I didn't know she was this older. Okay. So, oh no, that's his adopted daughter. That's why. Okay. Makes sense. So y'all know I was very upset about DJ Twitch. You know the dancing DJ that was on Ellen. That's also an alleged AKA mean girl. We gonna go down that rabbit hole. But his wife, Karen Hoker, I'm sorry, Allison Hoker, she decided to tell the world his business. His family, even they so mad, they released a statement too, just to let you know, the autopsy, there was no drugs in his system. Like they are very pissed. So I just read a headline where it says, Twitch's daughter defends the mother against backlash. Child, that ain't his biological daughter, that's his adopted daughter. So please stop. Please stop. Please stop. The family's pissed. Karen Hoker, you're dead wrong. I said what I said, and I'm not going to change my opinion on that. The world did not need to know about his shoebox of stuff and him potentially being assaulted as a young child that he wrote in his private diary. How dare you, Karen? Oh my gosh. I can't stand people. I don't know why she decided to do that. Oh no, I'm sorry, Tay. She did it because she wanted to bring awareness and thought that it might help others. Okay? It might help others. But Twitch's family and a few of them look like they nuck and buck. I would sit real nice with his aunties and cousins and them. In fact, y'all, if you listening, if you need some help, holla at your girl. Any stories you want me to get out on her attention, DJ Twitch's family. I'm a hashtag that in my description. Hashtag DJ Twitch family. Let's talk. Cause she dead wrong. Yes, open. I have been talking about that. I have. I'm so upset. I am pissed. I am pissed. Then people had to release a statement to let the world know that there was no drugs in his system at the time of autopsy. What about their grief and pain? How dare you put this book out? And they have to sign NDAs to attend the funeral, and yet you want to put what you found in his shoebox and then tell the world that he used to smoke a little weed in the garage? I mean, girl, 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 girl. I'm gonna need you to have several. What wife does that to their husband? In fact, I want you to talk about the letter he left you. Let's put that in the book. Karen. I can't Karen Holker. That part. Good morning, Healing Hearts. I don't think he unalived himself. Open. We need to chat because I feel like something was so weird with that story. I do. I do. Tay says no, she's doing it because they saying she allegedly did him and she's trying to get the heat off her. I wouldn't be surprised, Karen Holker. In fact, maybe I need to go to net rep. Let me start looking into her and who she was before that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, chatters. I'm gonna go down the Allison Holker rabbit hole and put a little video together about her. What were you doing on the night of June 4th, 1997, Karen Holker? Let's see what's in your shoe boxes. Mm, yeah, maybe I need a little expose on Karen Holker and see what she has in her shoe boxes. Since we want to talk about that man and his demise. Not doing it. Not doing that. That's horrible. What type of vow did you take? To love, honor, and betray. That's what you should have said. I, Karen Holker, hereby take this man to love, honor, and betray. Those was her vows. I don't know what his was, but I know what hers was. That's what Karen said up at the pulpit. You know, I can't. Why would a wife do that? That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. People have no loyalty anymore. Like, oh, he's not here anymore. Let me tell all their business. Like, what? Did you even love him at all? Whatever happened to keeping secrets? Whatever happened to is not everybody's business. Why does the world need to know that? For what? For what? For what? Makes no sense. It really shows the type of person you are. If you solid, you're gonna be solid in death. You're gonna be solid when you ain't speaking. You just gonna be solid. Period. Ain't no start showing his stuff and revealing all that. You're whack. That's real whack to me for people that go that route. That's whack. That's whack. Open says I did a live on it. The other Sloan Bella did a reading channeling on him and it uncovers that Sloan Bella sometimes be. Ooh, Sloan on him and it uncovers a different story of what happened. Of course, some people believe that or not. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that. Miss Lolita says, "Good morning, Kathy and chat." I said the same thing. Why in the world would she put that out now? Nobody need to know that. Exactly, Miss Jones. I think he was about to leave her. I definitely think it was something red. I don't know why. It just never felt right with me. Something just always felt right. And then when I saw, because I didn't know, I didn't pay that child no attention. When I seen her picture, I said, "Oh no, it's something there. Is something. I don't know what that something is, but I definitely think that it's something there. It's more to the story that meets the eye. And this book, I think she just stepped into a bee's nest. Um, yeah, I think she just stepped into the bee's nest with this one because maybe it's time that people start talking and looking at you, Karen Holker. I'm sorry, Allison. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. I make way too much money to ever smoke crack. Shut up, Tay. Don't get me. Crack is whack. I make way too much money to even smoke crack, okay? Let's not do that. Let's not. Yeah, no. Why is it not working? Okay, whatever. I gotta work on posting my links and getting better at that because, child, I got to keep up. Did I do that? Did I pin? I'm gonna do my coffee link. Good morning, Miss Lady. I'm gonna do my coffee link. One day y'all gonna come here. I'm gonna have all my little stuff pinned, everything of how to support and the links. Watch when I grow up, y'all. I promise you. I'm gonna have it all together. Today ain't that day. Um, but one day I'm gonna have it all there. Hey, Miss Lady Baby. Open said, and it is ironic he did it away from their house. Their house would have been a crime scene. Now it is just her word that this box of drugs were found. That part, Open. And why are you just now talking about this box of drugs that your husband had underneath the bed? And again, Allison Karen Hoker, why does the world need to know that? People kill me. Why does the world have to validate you? And I'm whatever. I'm not doing it. It just shows exactly how tacky she is. And if I were the family or if they had an investigator, I would need to look into some things. You know, I'm sure they have his phone records and all of that. I feel like they were arguing. I feel like she was a part of a lot of his depression. I feel like some messages that she might have sent him were ugly. Like I definitely want to know more about Allison. I don't think she was the great token trophy wife at all. In fact, I think she was demonic to him and he didn't want to be around her. That's just my personal opinion. I'm late, but I'm glad I caught you live this morning. I'm glad you did too. Not when you grow up. Right, Tay. When I grow up, I'm going to have all my links of support all together, baby. I promise you. Give me a little bit. I ain't there yet. I just figured out how to get this and my coffee link in the thing. And I thought I had it pinned, but y'all, I don't even know how to pin right. Thank you, Miss Lady. Okay, y'all. So we not alone. Miss Lady has entered the chat and she ain't feeling her either. So we are. One thing about us, my fellow sisters. Hold on, I'm whispering in case they listening to us. Right, child. Don't we know when somebody ain't right? Especially a woman. I feel like it's in our melanin or something. Like we know. We just get that vibe. Like, she ain't right. We just know it, y'all. I gotta whisper because they might be listening. You know what I mean? Open says they were allegedly a part of the 7M cult dance management cult invite only church. The pastor is on trial in July. And you know what else I heard? Open rumor has it. Jamie Foxx was allegedly involved with this lawsuit that a lot of celebrities were involved in, and it's alleged that DJ Twix was somewhat tied into this alleged lawsuit too. I'm too scared to even go down that rabbit hole. But look into the Jamie Foxx's alleged lawsuit and the timing of all of these things, baby. Okay, Miss Lady, got to whisper because I feel like they be listening, child. But I feel like it's just something we just know. We can look right at them and tell, she ain't right. She ain't right. They can still hear you. Shut up, Tay. No, they can't. Because when I whisper, they can't. Shut up. When I whisper, they can't hear us. Stop. Don't do me. Good morning, Chatty. I need me a good cup of coffee. Please send me a cup. Miss Wheeler, I got you, girl. Sending you some coffee. Child, I'm trying to send myself some damn coffee and can't find my link again. Send me some coffee. Child, yes, open book. Look into the lawsuit that all these celebs were allegedly in. I get scared. See, there I go whisper it again because I get scared even saying that one because I went down a rabbit hole and I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. Child, I had to put the phone down. I said, this too much. Yes, she did 4 hours after his death. What she do 4 hours after, Red? Tell us, sis. Miss Wheeler said good morning, all y'all. Tell me why when Chatty speak quiet, I start to hunch over and type his secret. Y'all, because we can't. We got to come closer so they don't hear. I'm telling you. Wait, Miss Lolita said all of a sudden she has a new man and she has an epiphany that she wants to help everyone by degrading her husband. Miss Lolita, I know you fucking lying to me this morning. Girl, she got a new man. She got a new man. Miss Lolita, she got a new man already. Change her last name, Chatty. Who last name? To Karen Hoker? I already done changed the first name. She got a new man, y'all. See, open. I don't even want to put that out there, but it's stuff out there that he was somewhat tied into that and lost a lot of money in that lawsuit. Girl, go down the rabbit hole. Girl, go down the rabbit hole. But don't type it. Don't say it too loud. Miss Lolita said, yes, she do. I know y'all lying to me this fine Saturday. So Karen Hoker got a new man. All right, y'all. So since it's a snow day, I'ma look into her new man. I'ma do a video on her and her new man, and we're gonna see what's in his shoebox. So look for that this evening. You heard it here first. That's what I'll be doing later on and getting that together. Yes, he was. Shh. Girl, see? Healing Hearts, right? Open, talking cold. He was involved in that. Be quiet, Open. You talking too loud. I know she had a new man. Oh, he Caucasian too? Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Phony, just like that mom and Friday. Okay. Ooh, Karen Holker. What you got in your shoebox? Changed her last name back to her maiden name. How convenient, Karen. With your vows of betrayal to love, honor, and betray. Your old hussy. She was a hussy. She was a hussy. She changed her last name on all her social media 4 hours. Not she changed that 4 hours after he passed away. Child, my brothers, y'all be careful. Listen to me, brothers. Y'all be careful. And don't be getting these life insurance policies with them. Y'all gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be careful. Cause they out here changing the vows on y'all asses to love, honor, and betray. Y'all be careful, brothers. Just saying. Her eyes look evil. She look evil, Open. Something looks weird with her. Just weird. And you know we know. We know. We can just look right through them and say, ooh, you got you one. You got you a real alley cat, don't you, brother? You know? Mm-mm-mm. Everything that glitter ain't gold. People ain't who they portray themselves to be. I'm telling you now. You end up good and disappointed when it get too peoply outside now. Child, leave these people alone. It's all coming out. I'm following that story. His family is speaking out. Yeah, his family is pissed. Child, I said earlier, the family released a statement and said, what you're not going to do is him. They released a statement and let everyone know. I think this was just yesterday. They let everyone know that there were no drugs found in his system during the time of autopsy. They ain't playing with his legacy, and I stand with them. I'm not mad because what you're not going to do is come for my brother. You know what I'm saying? I would do the same thing. Well, in fact, I mean, she wouldn't even have got us to sign no NDA because my family, we would have just bum rushed that, and Karen would have had hands and feet put on her. And I'm just being honest, it ain't right. Um, but some of us are still a work in progress, and I got some heathens. I'm still a work in progress. You know what I mean? Zero to off a cliff. So I know firsthand if that was my brother, I would have put hands and feet on her just because I felt like she had something to do with it. I wouldn't have had no proof, just a hunch. And hands and feet, I would have said, "Oh my goodness, I'm on my way. Do you or the kids need anything or whatever?" Would have got in all nice, gave her a hug. And girl, I would have grabbed her by that ponytail and dragged her in the room and closed the door, and that just would have been that. Come get me. I did it. You know what I'm saying? That's my plot. Oh, hey, baby, how you doing? Would have gave that girl a hug, and with my right hand, because I can see it, because I know it, because I've done something like this before. Child, while I'm hugging that right hand, would have went and got that ponytail or a piece of that hair. You grab down to bring them down a little bit so you can do a drag. I would have found the closest room, and you close that door, and that's just that. No witnesses. One, two, three, quick. Never want to have witnesses. So they say. That's what I heard. Um, you know, and that's just that. Um, exactly. Now, if that is true, baby, they were in it together. That part. I know, Miss Lady, she really did have them sign that NDA. I wouldn't have. And why aren't his family able to see the kids? That part open. You already know she would have been beat down bad. Child barefoot, barefoot. Nothing like a toe going up your nose because you done got good and kicked. Toenail, bitch. Hey, Misty. Miss Lodita said his name is Adam Edmond. He's the CEO of Ventrata Property Management Software Company. Oh, look at that. One, two, three, quick. Okay, Miss Lady, no witnesses. One, two, three. It's a technique. One, two, three. Boop, boop, boop. And that's that. Close the door, no witnesses. I don't like it, nobody needs to see nothing. I don't need no witnesses, no nothing, no videos, nothing. Let's do this in private. Yeah, no. Hands and feet all over that child, all over her. You hear me? One of my family members, child. Just when we heard that he was gone, we instantly just went, "Oh, she did it." You know what I'm saying? She had something to do with it, baby. All of this is pointing she is fishy is and probably fishy in real life too. You know, it's giving baloney. It's giving wet dog. It's giving mm-mm. No, thank you. Okay. Child. I don't know what he saw in her. I really don't. I don't know what he saw in her. Y'all don't be getting these life insurance policies with these girls to love, honor, and betray. I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, I'm whispering so they don't hear. That's what they put in their vows, y'all. To love, honor, and betray. Y'all be careful. Hide your millions. Just saying. Good morning, Miss Brenda. That part's on site. Cause honey, I definitely feel like she has something to do because that book just did it for me. Where I said, "How dare you?" Janet is looking so good out here on concert, y'all. And my girl is back to being nasty again. I love it when Janet nasty and got the little nasty outfits on. Cause when she was with her Muslim man, child, he had dancing out. Janet was out here dancing in her hijab. I said, "Look at Janet with these long clothes on." I like to see Janet a little trashy. I like her because I'm Miss Jackson. That's Miss Jackson to me because I'm nasty, you know? But she just out here dancing. She done got so slim down and she being a little nasty again with her little patent leather. I love you, Janet. Child, I stand. There will be no Janet slander, you know? Well, her whispering ass. I wonder if it's like now that's one like I hope Janet, no shade. I love you, girl. But like if she married or like one of her friends, if something happened, can y'all like release the audio of Janet like yelling? Cause I would love to hear that. Like I would love to hear Janet like, "You bitch at," like like I wonder if Janet really goes off because girl, you've been whispering for years. Like I want to know if you pop off. And if so, I need to hear it because I'm sure it would be hilarious. I would love to hear Janet pop off. Child, can you imagine? I would save that for eternity. Girl been whispering for years. I want to know if Janet ever raised her voice and got to going off and said some real black shit. Like when she walk in the house to Mama Jackson, she say, "Ma, you got some collard greens?" You know what I'm saying? Like something. Cause I forgot what it was. It was an interview they was asking her about. I think it was hot Cheetos, and Tina was like, "Hot Cheetos? What are those? What are those? I don't know what those are." Girl, the fuck? You was in Gary, Indiana. Y'all all slept in a 1 bedroom house. Y'all done had something. Hot Cheetos, what are those? I don't know what those are. Girl, bye. Y'all was eating pig feet. And you don't know what the fuck a hot Cheeto is. Sometimes Jada get on my nerves, but I understand she on a different tax bracket. But girl, you grew up on pig feet and slop. So let's not act like we don't know what hot sauce or, hot Cheetos are. Okay? Y'all ate pig ass. I love JJ too, girl. I do. I really do. She tried in a sense in poetic justice. It didn't work. Child, she tried so hard. She tries so hard. And they say she even had to get a homegirl coach. I said, not a homegirl coach. Uh. Wait a minute, motherfucker. Because I'm a black woman and I deserve respect. Girl, I didn't even believe it when you said it. Granted, it's true. You do deserve respect. But Janet, girl, she couldn't even get it. Poor Ting Ting. My stinker butt tried. That's my little stinker butt. My stinker butt tried. Good morning, Pammy Pooh. Good morning. It was another thing that she said. No, it was it was that damn what you call it. Um Regina King. Child, when she was digging in Chicago's ass, I said, "Ooh, if that was even real life, I could see what the fuck you do? Take steroids? Nigga, you can't even child. That's the reason why I said, ooh, child. Once she said that child pig feet. All them kids that they had to feed, they was eating pig feet, pig's ass, pig ears, and slop. Shit. They had 50, 11 children. They had pig feet. They had pig feet. That Regina King, though, child, her in Chicago. That's the reason why I said, ooh, girl, not Chicago. Thought I'd give you some before I quit your broke ass. Yo, she verbally assaulted that man. Oh my goodness, she really verbally assaulted him, y'all. That is like an epic tell off for me. That whole scene, I don't know what the writers was on or if she just freestyled, but he got verbally assaulted. Thought I'd give you some before all you do is brush that tired ass face. Child, one thing about a woman's mouth, it is reckless. She will hurt you, hurt you and bring it up and bring everything up. Yeah, no, motherfucker, that's why your fourth toenail dead. You black toenail bitch. We will say it. We will say it, child. If you piss us off, baby. Mm-mm-mm. Honey. So yeah, that was interesting. It was a movie coming out in April about Michael Jackson life. Is it now? Is it another? Is it a movie where the family's involved, or something else crazy with these people with another Michael Jackson movie? Which type of one is it? Which one is it? Because Paris just got off of heroin recently. I said, not the little Jackson kid. Child just got off of heroin. You know, I guess that's what Whitney was talking about. Crack is whack. I make way too much money to even smoke crack. So what, you smoking heroin? You know, is that what that is, baby? Because Paris was on that heroin, child. I said, not the heroin. And who was her supplier? How do you supply Michael Jackson's daughter with heroin? Like, that's so weird. Like, yeah, this do you get a picture or autograph? What? That is so weird. I would feel weird. Like, if I was, I would have be a dealer with some morals. Like, I wouldn't have been able to sell to Whitney. I'd be like, nah, man, you Whitney Houston. I done seen you singing in an evening gown. Get from off my block. Go to their block. Like, she wouldn't have been able to come to my block because my block would have had some sort of morals. I would have sold it to Karen Holker. I would have sold to Karen Holker, but not Whitney. I'm like, Whitney, get from on my corner now. You know this chatty corner. So you can't come here. You got to go to that corner. I'm not gonna supply this. Wouldn't have done it. Wouldn't have done it. Absolutely not. You got to have some sort of morals if you're gonna be a pusher. I would have pushed them right off my corner, you know. But Karen Holker, yeah, you could get served and give you a big old bag. Keep me uplifted in prayer. Yeah, no, keep me uplifted in prayer. It's so snowy. Time for another cough drop. Oh gosh, I'm over it. I don't even know if I want to make breakfast or get started on my big old bowl of tuna that I want to just have. I'm gonna eat some with some crackers. I'm gonna make a tuna melt with some homemade French fries. Oh my gosh, I just want some tuna. It's gonna be so good, y'all. I love it. I love it so. Y'all, I done gave y'all an hour and 13 minutes. Okay. For an hour and 13 minutes, I hope with everyone in here, the likes better match that. We got the support now. This what we doc on to, y'all. You too funny. Healing Hearts, I'm a hot mess. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. Once I get all my links together, I'm gonna get to getting. Yeah, no. Yes, read a whole. Well, you said really. I don't know what you were saying. Was you saying really to an hour and 13 minutes? Because if so, you really right? A whole hour and 13 minutes and went by. Like, where does the time go? Where does the time go? I'm gonna have another one of these later with y'all. You know. But not if y'all thank you, Tay. Thank you. It's the support for me. Please make sure y'all hitting the like button. It is free. It is so many different ways to support your creators, you know. And I have finally did it. I have finally reached slow and steady. It was a long time, trust me. But to my new supporters that be in the bushes that, came from YouTube or, elsewhere, thank you, thank you. But I am so happy for my 5K. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, take good. So the likes have matched. I appreciate you guys. You weren't being too Too stank a day. Y'all probably gonna see me later because I'm snowed in and I ain't going outside, so I get to just come on and ramble. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for rocking with me this early morning. For those that catch the replay, hit the like button or send me a coffee. All right, later.